to carry that energy into the next period.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Nets up 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
I know, that's what I said. I don't know. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna do that stuff now.
Welcome to our 2K Sports studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
The effort we've seen from the bench so far, it really helps to keep this kind of depth. Guys who can come in on the offensive end and they don't miss a beat.
Makes things a little easier on the starters, but in the second half, they're going to have to bring it as well.
All right, everybody, now that we have a minute, here's a look at the power rankings.
When I look at the Nets, they need to step back and take a look at what's going wrong. Mistakes have killed them, not just turnovers, but poor decision-making. This is a team everyone wants to play right now to get a W.
You're right, baby.
And that is going to do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. MP really making a difference here.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And so in the game for the Nets, Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. A shot from the mid-range. Here's Bridges. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Great effort by Bridges, keeps the play alive and cashes in.
Here's Harris. Claxton with a rebound.
How are you not?
Brooklyn has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Sinks the tray. Thomas has got 8 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
Chicago trailing here. For 3, here's Harris. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Or somebody else making it going.
The 3 is up. And it's Chicago with the board. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
All NBA players play with confidence. But, RJ, surely there are some that play with too much confidence.
Well, look, there's always a guy who doesn't realize he's being left open for a reason. Some players just don't understand their role of their team. Usually there's a vet that needs to tell them how it is.
Schroeder can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Levine passes to MP. The rebound by the Nets.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Back to Thomas. Shoots over Levine. And that one hits the back iron. Chicago has gone 4 of 9. Okay, look out!
Now! That is ridiculous. If somebody doesn't start campaigning for MP to be in the dunk contest, man, we're missing out.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Brooklyn has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Outside Schroeder. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Ahead. Big jam by DeMar.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
For Brooklyn, they've got just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And here again, the Bulls in transition. Up the court they go.
Nice read on defense from DeRozan, just jumping all over that steal.
1:44 left in the third quarter. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scores, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from mid-range.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Okay,
and a quick
Ref.
check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe
Okay,
a year
Ref.
ago.
Damn.
Number 5, the Bulls.
Look at that.
It's one thing to be
Dunk
aggressive
ball, nigga.
getting to the line. And
You really
last
do
year,
that,
they
no
made
layup.
good on the opportunities when they presented themselves.
Schroeder against Harris to stop the drought. Zach LaVine clears it away. LaVine's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out
Yeah,
of
that's that
slump,
river to jump.
even for him.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
LaVine passes to MP. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by White. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Finney-Smith. And the Nets miss again. And LaVine has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 3-point game. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game.